The Secret of the 12 Dancing Princesses. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind king who had 12 beautiful daughters. These princesses were the light of his life, but they had a mysterious secret. Every night, they would go to bed wearing new shoes, but by morning, their shoes were always worn out as if they had been dancing all night. The king was puzzled and worried about his daughters. He wanted to know where they went and what they did each night. So, he announced to the whole kingdom, "Whoever can discover the secret of my daughter's worn-out shoes shall have a great reward. He may choose one of my daughters to marry and will inherit half of my kingdom." Many princes came and tried to uncover the secret, but none succeeded. They all fell asleep before they could find out where the princesses went. The king was growing desperate when one day, a humble soldier passing through the kingdom heard about the challenge. He decided to give it a try. The soldier went to the castle and offered his help to the king. The king, seeing that he was just a simple soldier, gave him a friendly welcome and showed him to the princess's bedroom. Before the soldier went to bed, an old woman appeared and gave him a magic cloak. "This cloak will make you invisible," she whispered. "Use it wisely, and you shall discover the secret." That night, the soldier put on the cloak and pretended to fall asleep. At midnight, he saw the princesses quietly getting out of their beds, dressing up in beautiful gowns and putting on their new shoes. The soldier, invisible under his cloak, followed them. The eldest princess clapped her hands 3 times, and suddenly a hidden door in the floor opened. The princesses descended through the door, one by one, and the soldier silently followed them. They walked down a long, dark staircase until they reached a magical underground world filled with glittering lights and enchanting music. In this world, there were 12 handsome princes waiting for them, with boats made of silver and gold. The princesses and the soldier crossed a beautiful lake, and on the other side, they arrived at a grand castle. Inside, there was a magnificent ballroom where the princesses and their princes danced all night long. The soldier watched in amazement as the princesses danced and danced until their shoes were worn out. He marveled at the twinkling chandeliers, the grand tapestries on the walls, and the enchanting music that filled the air. The soldier could not believe his eyes. He saw tables filled with the most delicious foods and drinks, and the whole place sparkled with magic. As the night wore on, the soldier noticed something strange. Each time the clock struck an hour, the ballroom seemed to shimmer and change colors, casting a rainbow of lights on the dancing princesses. He realized that this magical place was the reason the princesses' shoes were always worn out. When the night was over, they returned the same way they came. The soldier quickly slipped into his bed, making sure not to be seen. The princesses quietly crept back to their beds, thinking their secret was still safe. The next morning, the king asked the soldier if he had discovered the secret. The soldier told the king everything he had seen. The king was astonished and immediately went to his daughters. "Is this true?" he asked. The princesses, realizing their secret had been discovered, confessed everything. The king, grateful to the soldier, kept his promise. The soldier chose the eldest princess as his bride, and the two were married in a grand celebration. The soldier became a prince, and eventually, the king of the land. The underground world was no longer a secret, and the princesses were happy to dance openly without any need for secrecy. The princesses and their new husbands would often visit the magical underground world, bringing joy and music to both kingdoms. They invited the townspeople to join in the festivities, and soon the kingdom was known far and wide for its wonderful celebrations. The king, proud of his daughters and his new son-in-law, ruled with kindness and wisdom. The soldier-turned-prince was beloved by all. He used the magic cloak to help the kingdom in many ways, solving mysteries and helping those in need. The people of the kingdom were grateful for his bravery and cleverness. As the years went by, the kingdom continued to thrive. The princesses each found their own true love among the handsome princes of the underground world. They had families of their own, and their children grew up hearing the story of the soldier who discovered the secret of the 12 dancing princesses. And so, the kingdom lived happily ever after, with music and dance filling the air every night. The magical underground world and the kingdom above were united in joy and celebration, bringing happiness to everyone. Moral of the story: from this tale, we learn the importance of honesty and courage. Just like the soldier, we can find out the truth if we are brave and clever. It also teaches that secrets can sometimes cause worry and trouble, and it's better to share them with those who care about us. Remember, being truthful and brave can lead to great rewards and happiness for everyone.